All right, so this is a movie I've been kind of like meaning to watch, and since it is it was a movie on Netflix, I always had this thing of like theatrical movies go on Patreon, they're the exclusive ones. Streaming movies go on here, and this is a movie like when Jason actually sent me the trailer. He was like, "Hey, I think we need to keep an eye on this one," and sure enough, I've been meaning to. Even though, yes, I know this movie's been out, but my life has just been hectic, so to speak. Um, but hey, better late than never, and we're going to talk about. We are going to talk about K-pop Demon Hunters, which is a awesome title. That just like like the moment I saw the trailer and everything else, I was just like, I'm in. But I never really had time to because again, my life has been so hectic as of late. I've just been, I've been meaning to do it. So finally I had time to sit down and watch it. And what did I think? Pretty fucking good. Like, this movie's pretty fucking good. This is some Sony animation that, like, I'm like, Sony, why didn't you put this in, like, I don't know if they didn't have enough faith for it to, I don't know if they didn't have enough faith to, put this out there on the big screen, which I get because apparently, as much as we bitch and moan, apparently as the general public bitches and moans for original content, it's completely swept away by sequels and remakes and other known properties. People always say, "Oh, we want things original. We want more originality." But when we're given originality, it's like not like that. It's like that. It's like in Courage the Cowardly Dog, where that scene where Muriel gets turned into a bratty kid, and it's the macaroni scene. It's like, more originality, more remakes, more originality, less remakes, more remakes. Ooh, an original movie. Splat. I hate original movies. It's like that. So I imagine probably putting it on Netflix was probably for the best part, but it sucks because this could have been a spectacle. It's from the same animation group as Spider-Man Into the Spider-Verse, and by God, this movie is clean as fuck. The animation is amazing. There's a fight on here in a train. Woo! It is perfect. So the story is about these three girls who are part of a long line of demon hunters who use through song to create like a barrier to protect the world from demons. But the demons are trying to get through, and their newest plan is to make a demon boy band. And unfortunately, the main leader of the team of K-pop girls, Rumi, is half demon, and she's trying to hide that part of herself as she's becoming more and more demonic. The music's awesome. Like, you would have to imagine a thing about K-pop. You would have to think that, like, it would have to be badass, right? Like, it would have to be just absolutely awesome. It would have to be, it would just have to be something spectacular. I really do like the music's really great. There's also how they use music and incorporate it into the story is also seamlessly done. I really also like the aesthetic, like how they use the costumes and all that, and also facial expressions are incredibly solid as well. But I will say, as much as I love, like, you could ask, like, what's your favorite character, Multi? Like, what was your favorite character of the movie? Like, you had to have had a favorite character, right? Well, my favorite character was the tiger. It was the goat. Like, that tiger was the best part of this movie, and the six-eyed bird. The tiger, just that scene of, like, it desperately trying to, like, get the potted plant back on, and then when it tips it over again, it's like, oh, I'm like, I like you. Like, look, like, if that's not if that tiger trying to get the potted plant back up is not a definition of life right now for everyone, I don't know what is. Just, There's also some great physical comedy in here, and also some really solid jokes. There's actually some solid, like, again, some great humor that took me off guard, and also, like, some great just physical comedy, like almost some straight up Buster Keaton shit. And at the same time, like, you can go from a funny moment to a deep and dramatic moment at the drop of a hat. It really, I really liked it. Like, I really liked how it talks about, like, discovering oneself, accepting all parts. Also has some digs at the Korean K-pop industry in a whole. Like there's some little digs here and there about how Korean culture and pop culture is kind of treated like a various fad. That's why you have so many like K-pop groups, because they're all competing to be like number one in one capacity or another. So I like that little dig there. It is a solid animated film, and I had been wanting to watch this, and I would not be opposed to getting this on Blu-ray if it came to a physical release. Great action, great storytelling. The other main villain of the demons, Chio, I think that's how you say his name. He's a sympathetic villain, and they go in a direction with him that you think they're going with, but no, it's a different direction altogether. And I really did like how complex they made him, like sympathetic, but still like a bastard at the end of the day, and also like you could still feel bad for him. You know, like how you can do most villains. It's kind of amazing. Competent villain writing. It's spectacular sometimes. So this movie was great. If you haven't watched it already, I don't know how. Like, I'm pretty sure everyone on everyone who's been on Netflix, this is the #1 movie for I think 2 weeks in a row now on Netflix. Like, this movie got very little promotion, and yet it just blew the fuck up on Netflix. I wish Ultraman Rising also blew the fuck up so I could get the sequel, but apparently I can't have nice things. But having said that, it would be stupid not to have Demon even though it is a pretty self-contained story, and you could easily there's no like hook of like a sequel bait hook. And if this movie doesn't get a sequel, then that's fine. It actually ends on a really sweet note, and it can go on without being a continuous thing. But it would also be like, yeah, if you got enough views like this, you'd have to imagine they'd go for a sequel, right? But I don't know, like, if a sequel would carry that same message unless we don't have the creative team. All in all, this is a solid animated film. If you want to check out something original and have fun with it and have some great, deeper meanings, here you go. Here's your movie. So yeah, you guys tell me in the comments below, what did you guys think of K-pop Demon Hunters? Just comment below, let me know. Other than that, hope y'all enjoyed this. I'm Mr. Multiverse. I'll see you next time, Multiverse.